Hello everyone, this is JW Vincent, and welcome back to our quest for the completion of the Final Fantasy series. We're off to the Western Keep to take on Astos, after we foolishly give him the crown, not recognizing that he was in fact a dark elf in disguise, and not the king of the elves. Following the defeat of Astos, we shall journey to Matoya's cave if we make it that far. We might very well die against Astos, who knows. I'm not particularly hot at this game, as my previous venture into Marsh Cave proved. I'm gonna need Belloc to get over this poisoning. There you go, buddy. Only character on the team that's not going to learn magic. You're going to need all the antidotes you can get. Astos. Okay, see, I thought he was weak to fire. Apparently not. Not according to this website, anyway. It's weird. Because I don't know where I got that idea. Alright, I should be able to journey to the keep this way. I have not poured myself another glass of water. Most unfortunate. Because I really need that water. To keep going the way that I am. I think I'm going to go ahead and heal up right outside. I'm going to tent up right outside the Western Keep. Just in case tragedy befalls us, you know? That's annoying. That's just gear grinding right there. On the other hand, he doesn't appear to resist any magics either. So I can just drop an Ice 2 on him and be done, hopefully. I mean, the odds that only Ice 2 will get it done are minimal, but, you know, maybe Ice 2 combined with a few sword slashes. I don't know how much HP he has, like 2,500? He's got a lot, he's a boss. Alright. Oh! So close. I'm not sure how you find out about the Western Keep naturally. Because the Elven Steward tells you about Marsh Cave. I think. Maybe not. Oh, whoops. Almost wasted a potion. Alright, tent up, boys and girl. We're going in. We're taking on Astos, King of the Dark Elves. We'll see how that goes for us. Am I right? I'm right. I like how it has this little timer that tells me how long I've been playing. When, in fact, I've been playing a little less time than it shows. Because I don't turn the game off between recordings all the time. Hello, King of the Elves. Ha! Fools! I am the great King of Dark Elves, Astos. Astos? Astos. Thank you ever so much for retrieving the crown. With the crystal eye here, I shall become the true elf king. You fools have served your purpose. To the underworld you will go. Everyone wants to send me to the underworld. Why? Alright, easy pickings, guys. I'm not sure what all he casts, so I'm just going to drop a null bolt on us. I may not even need it, but I'd like to have it just in case. Do I have haste? Oh no! Are you kidding? He just murders us? Well, I don't know how much good this is going to do now. And he slows. Isn't that just great? Oh well, if he casts any more spells, we'll be resistant to it at least. Maybe. Let's drop a nullifier on us while we're at it. Alright, there you go. We have resistance to all 3 elements, so there's that. I don't even know if you can actually have more than one null on at a time. And I can't seem to hit him! Is this for real? And he's just gonna attack. Thereby negating all the 26 damage. I bet that Reaper spell is totally random. Like, if it happens to grab an important team member, the game's over. Alright, well, we can do that at least. I actually don't want to silence him. I thought about silencing him, but... Oh! Is that all? You just murdered my black mage, that's all. That's all? That's all? But that was too easy! I obtained the crystal eye, I guess. So, I mean, there's that. There's definitely a crystal eye in my pocket now. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I wasn't expecting like a big epic boss fight to end all boss fights, but all he did was Reaper. And that was it. That was the only thing he did that had any consequence to it. Maybe it would have been more threatening if I hadn't cast all those nulls at the beginning. Also, what does slow do? Because Argus didn't seem to be moving much slower. Maybe he was moving slower in the turn, but frankly, he doesn't very often move first anyway. And I think he attacked first that last round. I don't know what slow does. In action turn battle systems, it makes sense because it actually slows down your action bar so that you take a turn after everyone else. But here it just seems to... It occurs to me that haste may be entirely useless. I heard that it was useful, but... Like, someone said it was the best spell in the game, but... I don't know how. If all slow does is make you move last. Maybe slow reduces the number of hits, and that's why Argus was only hitting once. Maybe that's what it is. We'll find out, won't we? We'll just Google that right up, won't we? Slow. FF1. I love the ability to just grab my phone and say, I want to know this! And then my phone be like, okay, here's what you wanted to know. Yeah, okay. Slow reduces a monster's number of attacks per round to 1. It has no effect on monsters that only have 1 attack. Slow fills a similar role to Dark, though it makes up for its limitations by being 20% more accurate. Alright. And I assume that Haste increases the number of attacks per round, right? Let's see. Which would make sense if it's the best spell in the game, because Argus is already crushing things with like 2 hits. It appears in some games and usually grants, okay, appearances, double one ally's number of attacks. Yeah, so instead of attacking twice, Argus would be able to attack 4 times. And later in the game, I think he lands like 3 or 4 shots, so there's that, I guess. Man, I feel like I wasted that tent. If all he was going to do was reap Black Mage anyway, reap Delvin anyway, what was the point? I went into that fight with too high of expectations. Now I have to go raise Delvin. I'm going to have to grind with him a lot now because he's going to be behind a level probably. Ninja can learn haste, of course. Like, why would Ninja not be able to learn haste? See, Ogre Chieftain's only whipping out 4 damage on Argus. I should have handled this fight entirely differently, but I wasn't looking. I was looking at, my phone. Yeah, so it approximately doubles the hit rate. Approximately. So it might actually go from like 2 to 5 hits per turn. Or it might go from 2 to 3 hits per turn. I guess it depends on numbers and such. I don't like numbers. I'm kidding, I love numbers. I can work with numbers all day. Just don't expect a lot of accuracy from me. Don't expect me to take everything into account when working with numbers. Numerology. That's my class. Numerologist. That's me. Calculator. That's the job in tactics. There's an ability in what is it? In Final Fantasy XII, it's like horology or something? No, Wanderer. It's Wanderer. It deals damage based on the number of steps you've taken. Like, I'm just gonna walk around a lot. How much potential damage will that put out? And is it based on the total number of steps or the number of steps since I last cast it? Because if it's based on the total number of steps, I will just wander around in the wilderness for hours, collecting license points and running up that step counter. I'll kill things in one hit if I can. I doubt if that's how it works. You know, I mean, the odds of that are small, minuscule even. Yes, please raise Delvin for your 200 gil, Catholic Church. I don't actually have anything against the Catholics, but they did do that thing where they were like, yes, your cousin died in war. If you give us 30 silver pieces, we will absolve him of his sins and he can go to heaven. Otherwise, he's stuck in purgatory forever. Maybe not. I guess that's not really a war thing. Like, when they went to war, they had their last rites performed beforehand, right? Like, no matter what happened, what they did out there, they were okay? Is that how that worked? I feel like that was how that worked. Should I not talk about religion? I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not saying anything against Catholicism. I'm saying things against humanity in general. Okay? I'm sorry, Catholics. I didn't mean to. And I don't use Catholic as like a derogatory thing. I'm just saying, if you're Catholic, I didn't mean to offend you. It was not my intention to be offensive. You know, I have a friend who's Catholic. I really do. I don't associate it with him much. I do. It's weird. It's just that I don't see him ever. That's weird. He works at Pizza Hut. I could probably go to Pizza Hut more often. You know, with all the money I'm raking in from YouTube, I could go to Pizza Hut every day. No money. No money from YouTube. Did I save? Or did I just kind of bop up in there and not save? I hope I saved. Alright. I think we just need to head up to Cornelia and then head north from Cornelia to Matoya's cave. And then from Matoya's cave, we just need to go over to, go back down there to heal the prince with the Jolt tonic. And then take the mystic key the prince gives us, and go back into Marsh Cave and the Western Keep. And, rack up on points, yo. Get some loot, yo. I think Belloc leveled up. I wasn't really paying attention. But I saw that endurance increased, so that must be what it is. It must have been, yeah, let's go ahead and save. just I don't trust a lot of things here, so I'm saving. Like, there are too many variables not to save at every opportunity. If you have the opportunity to save, you need to save, because there's no telling what might happen. Like, what if my PlayStation 2 just craps out on me? Then, I do have a PlayStation 1 for backup, and I'm pretty sure I can record on it as well. Last time it gave me some trouble, but who knows, maybe. So, like, if my system craps out on me, I have a save right here. If that's not the case, great. If someone comes in and interrupts me right in the middle of this, I have a save to fall back on. Great. If the power goes out, it shouldn't. There's nothing to put the power out. I have a save. Wow, these guys can't even hit me. Oh, I wish there was a way to reduce the number of encounters. Like, I wish I had a max repel or something. Anyway, looks like my wife is home, guys. So, we'll call it quits here. And I'll see you next time we play Final Fantasy. Bye-bye!